And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to. That's right. That's on your stream. I don't have a date on mine. Yeah, that does make me sad. Overwatch, as I was talking with Eclipse Maiden. Well, I played some Overwatch and then I poorly played some PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Poorly played. I mean, I didn't win, so that's poor. I mean, if you don't win, that's poor play. And hello there, Vector. Yeah. The actual app, yeah. or the phone app. The phone app works just as well. I mean, so that. Oh yeah. Updated. And updated almost daily. Podcast. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Slumlord. So you're building your own set of Hoovervilles. Yeah. Well, and they'll come at the back end of the show as well. I mean, it's and then in the middle of it, and I mean, it's like, hey, hell yeah! I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, because Sater's got some love. I mean, I was checking out the marketplace over the weekend, and someone actually bought taming collars off Shroud Marketplace, and teleports and recall scrolls disappearing. To me, it's one where it's like, hey, if you're willing to put it up on Shroud Marketplace, someone's bound to buy it. I mean, it might take a little bit of time, but if you price it accurately, it's like someone will buy it, just because some people like the convenience factor, and at the same time, it rewards people for doing stuff in game and gives them a couple bucks. You know what? Hey, put that up on Shroud Marketplace and then see what happens, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Hey. Sweet. Yes. I heard you helping them set up not virtual audio cables. What's that other one? Voice meter banana thingy. Yeah, you just have to reset up different channels and then different audio outputs and everything else. I mean, I'm using the slightly older virtual audio cable, so mine's even more convoluted of a process to get my audio set up. Yay. And hitching. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yesterday I ended up at a Game of Thrones party, and I dressed up. Yeah. No. I threw on some of my garb, including a cheap doublet. I did not throw in the kilt. The kilt's somewhere in storage. But I did have a puffy shirt. I did have I did have a doublet, and I did. Then after that, I was the only one that dressed up, and there were like 10 people there, and it's like they actually made a bunch of things from the Game of Thrones cookbooks. Oh man! And I will say that the meat pie was delicious. I mean, the lattice work on top is filled bacon. A lattice work of bacon. I mean, it's like meat pie. Yum. I know, but at the same time, it's like pretty much you offer me meat pie at any time, I'll probably dive straight into it. You're the wrong sex for the meat pie there, Led Zepp. Maybe. I know. I think Vienna sausages are a little bit bigger than what we're looking at. I mean, what's smaller than the Vienna sausages? And Slim Jims. Are we going to be snapping into a Slim Jim for Led Zepp? Yes, moving away from Zepp's genitalia. Oh man. So Game of Thrones spoilers. Everybody dies. Everybody's gonna die. Game of Thrones spoilers right there. I have no. I mean, I left yesterday afternoon at like 3-ish for this party, and didn't come home. Didn't come home until 1 a.m. Yeah, I know. It's like, what the hell happened there? Well, well, okay. So his question is going to be: is this game? Well, thank you for the follow there, John. So his question, although it's poorly structured, is going to be, is this a 3D version of Ultima? Okay, Ultima, the name is owned by EA. Even though Richard Garriott is the guy that created Ultima and the entire Ultima series, this is a spiritual successor of the Ultimas. So a spiritual successor means that there will be quests in-game that are going to be testing your virtues. There is a virtue system that's kind of in place right now. The game is still in development. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. Richard Garriott has said that they are in the final stretch of development, but don't forget. But at the same time, the final 20% is where 80% of the real work really happens. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so it's one where, yes, the game does need a lot of work. It is currently being worked on. I mean, some of the devs show up on our show. I mean, if you look at the guy with the purple name in the left-hand corner of the screen, List Rostov, that's one of the devs. And he's a map designer, so he's working on beautifying several of the scenes and making sure that traps have lots of homages to 80s movies like The Goonies, as he puts in, you must play music and read music. Oh wait, they pulled that quest out because it was too exclusive. Put it back in. Put it back in. Oh yeah. Well, is it kind of like what happened the other day when I was streaming at night and I went into one of the mines and I pulled a lever and it triggered a massive rock slide? Yeah. And people were like, "Oh, I didn't know about that one." It's like, I wanted the cart to go the opposite way. Yeah, that's what I really was trying to do. But instead I triggered a rock slide. And I'd like to know why my my camera is like auto-focusing and just going in and out of focus today. It's like, yeah, screw you, Logitech. Okay, yes. Yes, he is. Oh, I'm sorry, no spoilers. Spoilers are only allowed for Game of Thrones. Bump, 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 bump. So I need to go tune in. I need to go tune into Laz's stream real quick. What's there? Oh, come on, come on, load, load, load. Oh, don't. Yeah. Yeah, just go back to 17 minutes into the show, and you'll be good. I mean, so 7. No, well, they have to watch the ads first, and then after that, you'll be able to figure it out. It's not on my stream. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you have to remember that Chris was on vacation, and during his vacation, he wasn't working. But yeah. No. I wanted to start with what we're supposed to start with. Yeah, Chris is back from vacation. Yeah, so he spent some quality time in Colorado. Fine. You know what? We're gonna just start with Chris's post, anyways. I think they are doing a lot of hiking. So Chris says, "Did you miss me? Just got back from my first vacation in 3 years. We did a hiking trip to Colorado and camped for 7 days and hiked a few mountains, including Quandary Peak, a 14,000 footer. Here's a shot at the top with Burning Toad, who joined me." And today is going to be catching up on 1,000 plus emails, leads meeting, and working on a few new heal spell options. Heal spell options. Sweet! If I wrap all that up, then I work on effects for the Dread artifacts and updated to the latest Unity version, as it appears they might have fixed the threaded renderer crashes we reported months ago. If so, it should be another performance bump with 3 plus core CPUs. Sweet! Updated some shaders we used to make... You don't see any what? Baldness? Oh, You want to see the other bald head? I don't think I even zipped up my pants today. Actually, I didn't zip up my pants today. Hold on. I don't know. It's like look down, it's like, crap, I didn't zip my pants. No, the real question is, why am I wearing pants? I mean, we shoot from the waist up. Why am I wearing pants? If I wasn't wearing pants, I wouldn't have to... Sweet. Was he wearing pasties? At least? Well, maybe he was wearing a tube top. I mean, there's no telling. Either one of them does violate the Twitch terms of service, but still, yeah, you're not allowed to do those things. Yeah, I know. It's like you're not allowed to wear those things. Okay, so. Yeah, yep. So, well, he's going to be nerfing the living crap out of Led Zepp. He's going to make the cucumber or the corn cobs non-insertable or something like that. I don't know. How are you supposed to butter your corn cob? Yeah. So. Well. So there is an entire segment of Twitch streamers that will do. Oh yeah. Then the tips come right in. Oh yeah, my back. Oh yeah. How come I'm not getting any tips on my stream? Damn it. Well, yeah. The only problem is with my luck, I'd buy the pregnancy maternity part and just like have that 12-pound like. Damn, that hurts. Yeah, that would be my luck. But you know what? It is Monday, and it is time for us to actually talk about what really happened this weekend, besides Game of Thrones. No. Oh yeah. I was going to talk about the weekend update. When was this party? Yeah, there's a reason I wasn't there. Oh yeah, the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. I completely forgot about that. Oh yeah. So did you show up late and did you do the proper Mad Hatter lines? Okay, it wasn't. So you didn't pull a barrack? Okay, yeah. Yeah, eat and run, typical Laz. Yep. Jeez. I finally sold my collection of 150 mugs of beer and ale that I had. I collected that one gold piece each. Yeah. So weekend update. Update of the Avatar number 236 did come out on Friday. And not only that, it came out during the show on. Yeah, so. Well, the email didn't go out until way later. And, come on. No. I'm trying to center. Yeah, damn it. Didn't work. Yeah. Don't need to do Okay. Yeah, screw it. Okay, so updated the avatar. We did have some airy scene polish where they're focusing on the path of truth. What? Yeah, there is. You know, got a great way to do that right there. Then after that, so as they're focusing on the path of truth, we're spending time not only on the polish of the story elements, dialogue, NPC names, quests, etc. We're also updating the visuals along the path as needed. If you want to see someone stream the path of truth in its entirety, you can watch one of my archive streams on Twitch, because I did the entire thing relatively quickly. And then, so spoiler alerts there. With... Don't know what you're talking about. So, the towns of Airy, Vertus, and Yannaford are going to be updated with more visuals related to truth, books, library, statues of the Titan of Truth, etc., and general polish. And this was done by Sorcerer Steve, and you can see the prettiness that he tried to include inside of the town of Airy. And I will say that the library inside of Airy Castle looks really, really cool. Parts of it. But don't forget, your karma will take a massive hit if you do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you take them from the Tower of the Shuddered Eye, they're completely free, I believe. And then, Seawolf. Oh, what about the library in Brittany? With the secret passages. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert! Words, I don't know how to make them. The only spoon in game is, yeah. And then, yep, then you have the making of the Hallowed Plains by Seawolf. And don't forget, this is also going to be one of the, on the outskirts of the Boundless Forest, on one side of the Broken Road, is the Hallowed Plains, a sacred site to humans because of a massive battle once fought there. And the kobolds began building some weird things. And you've got some trenches and a fortress. And the inspiration for this was going to be from Gettysburg, as well as the trenches of World War I. Then you have that guy that's sitting on the lot, where he's updating a scene by the name of Granis's Colossus. Yeah. And then, yeah. And then, there is a spoiler alert right at the beginning of this. Now that all three of the paths are playable, they are finishing work on the finale part of the plot, aka the Path of the Oracle. The crucial scenes along that path are the Colossus scenes, which there is one for each Titan, and the Oracle. So far, they have released the Oracle Boreas and Sequana Colossus scenes. They are now working on the last missing Colossus scene, the Granis Colossus. And the scene was a temporary clone of another scene, but is being completely rebuilt. And this was being done by none other than the Energy Vortex himself, List Rostov. And for in-game spoilers, please message List Rostov and say, "Oh my god, so pretty." Or go back to timestamp not included to read. Shh. I was trying to help Laz with maybe something. And then you have the Welcome to New Britannia trailer contest that is being redone. Yes. I really do think that the website needs a serious overhaul. Comic-Con in a couple days. You can go, if you're in San Diego, go see Lord British and Starr Long and ask them lots of questions. They'll be there for a few days. And then you go to San Diego? Well, it's Comic-Con, man. I mean, don't forget, I don't believe you're allowed to include the cosplay swords anymore. Then next month, Starr is going to be giving a talk at the PAX Dev, which is going to be taking place in Seattle. And then you also have some pictures from the fun that they had at the Rooster Teeth event over last weekend. And then Starr has updated the list questions from the Lord British's telethon. It's good. What's really funny is YouTube and missed questions answered. And couldn't that have been of Twitch, not YouTube? The one that I do every day, the one that the one where it's like I just click export and update the title with a date and a few other things, and boom, it's like, yeah. Hey, see, the real question is, have I mentioned it to him, and has that advice been completely ignored? Oh, OBS is already installed on that computer. The only problem is I need to get somebody to actually remember how to log into their Twitch account, and that way I can stream using OBS. Yeah, he's got to go find his password. But if you watch the local Fox affiliate in Austin, you can watch a little 2-minute blurb on the local news channel for Shroud of the Avatar and Rooster Teeth. Or you can also watch the Game Lab interview with Lord British as well. And then there was also an article on MMORPG that we covered last week. What? No, because it's mostly about Rooster Teeth and not about Shroud of the Avatar. I mean, the Game Lab interview is a little bit longer than 2 minutes, and the show, I think. Yeah, we covered that. They tried to preface all of that with a bunch of stuff to get people to the meat and potatoes that wasn't really there. Yeah, I mean, it's like when I first read that article, what did I say? About what? Are you talking about... Okay, the seed invest? The campaign was for $2 million, though. Oh, okay. Hey, are we supposed to talk about that? That's an off-air conversation. Hey. Hey. We're not supposed to talk about it. Hey, we just direct them to Seed Invest for more information. Hey. And hey, hey, the other question is, when they published that article, or actually when they did the interview for that article, they may have only been at 200,000 or 250,000. Yeah, it's 20%. Oh, wait, sorry. 200,000 is 10% of 2 million. But at the same time, the only problem is the campaign was for 2 million. So you're not no. You're looking for that's what they're looking to raise. What they said that they can proceed with is a different value. And so the goal of the campaign isn't 500,000. The goal of the campaign was 2 million. But they can do some of it with 500,000. So okay, but the article didn't say they need this much money in order to meet the campaign, to meet the minimum. The article said something. Hey. There's lots of things that you can make claims against, but then hey. You end up with all kinds of other information, like the free trial still has 9 days left. Well, they're trying to work on the butt slaps because the Gix hasn't worked on that emote yet. I mean, you still need to send him the appropriate. He was trying to give you the blind boy's butt shaft. Yeah. They haven't done a referral program in a very long time. Well, I think that was an idea that they had, and they haven't worked on it at all. Not quite so low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit is easy to do. Not. But at the same time, it's one where they haven't done it in so long they have to reinvent the wheel. But yeah, don't forget. Yeah, go for it. Well, yeah, I would also encourage them not to force everybody down the love quest line, because if you're going to get people to experience the quest lines, let them choose what they want, and then from there, the major quest lines are really easy until you get to the last end of love. The last end of love is the hardest part, but yeah. What? I talking about? I don't. But at the same time, the quest lines are not completed yet, and they're going back and redoing them, which means that they're also going to turn around and work on things. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, so you remember when I actually streamed this, right? And he makes the exact same observation. When I got to Skrek, I just ran past everything and inside, and that was it. Didn't have to fight a single thing. Yeah. Although I don't really want to do that one, but yeah. Yes. Yeah. No. He can scroll through 2 of the storylines nearly unmolested. The third one he is struggling with. So 100,000. Yeah, 100,000 XP for. Yeah, and it's like crap. You can go look at my past streams on Twitch. Go find the randomness ones, and you will actually see me do 2 of them. So. Well, yeah. Laz has one. Well, and I still want them to bring. Yeah, I want them to actually bring in like the concept of bandages and non-magical healing into the game, because if you're thinking of I'm a straight up melee character, there is no straight up melee class, or even though this is a completely classless system, there is no way to heal without magic, and so everybody is forced into the magic trees in order to do anything. Yeah. Well, everybody is a complete and utter generalist in Shroud of the Avatar. Yep. Hey. Hey, if you look at the time, it's time to talk about that NBN app again. NBN app. NBN app. Available on all of your different marketplaces, including the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store or the Amazon App Store. And talking about clips and gigs, different sound effect, but Led Zepp wouldn't have any idea. Then after, but hey, moving right along. NBNN Community Calendar is also on the NBNN app, along with all the best links for everything related to Shroud of the Avatar. And the NBNN app is a aggregate of all of the available calendars that Laz was able to find, including WRFB calendar. What? I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, whoops, NBNN calendar, which is available on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button way at the top. Then from there, don't forget all times are Central Standard Time. If you want your calendar added, email news@nbnn.info, and eventually that guy will do something and get it up there. Eventually. Today at 12/6, midnight, 12 and 6s, around the clock, two idiots have a show on WRFB where they interpret the news so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with us. A little special sometimes. Today at 2 on Avatars Radio, Grumpy Old Gamer is going to be taking the alternative route. Yep. At 7 p.m. on WRFB. The 70s at 7. At 8 p.m. on Avatars Radio, it's going to be Monday nights with DJ Killy. At 9 p.m., you need to go to Garriott Chaos and the Pub of Extraordinary Thought for a weekly open role-playing event. Because you know what? All great adventures begin at a pub somewhere. And why not hang out in a pub and roleplay? Roleplay the guy drinking milk. Yeah. At 9 p.m., in the non-PvP town of Vengeance, the Order of Vengeance is having their guild meeting. What? Vengeance-y? Well, I mean, I have not seen Violation in game in a while. Yeah. I have no idea. Final event of the evening for this Monday, July 17th, is on WRFB. And that's the Record Room. Yay! Yep. Andertina. Sarah Dragon and Andertina. I'm not up that early. Still too early in the morning. Still too early in the morning. It's before. the one time I got Wolfram and Selene in the morning was because I hadn't gone to sleep. I know. I can't believe over the weekend someone put up an obsidian tower on Shroud Marketplace that undercut my obsidian tower. The good thing about Shroud Marketplace is each vendor sets their own prices, so you are free to price shop as long as you're looking. You can find various prices from various vendors. There's over 55 vendors at Shroud Marketplace. Each vendor is responsible for maintaining their own inventory and setting their own product prices. And you know what? Sometimes the market has to change and prices drop. You know what? Put it up for sale on Shroud Marketplace there, Spiff. You know how to register for an account. Yes. And oh yeah, and don't forget, I mean, it's like if you're interested in becoming a vendor, you just need to register for an account and then click on vendor registration. You can start selling your own stuff. And I think right after the show, someone's going to be reducing their price of their Obsidian Tower townhome, and also putting up their $149, baby. $149. That's right. I will do it. Free shipping included. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, you know what? I'm about to put my barn up for sale for $100 on Shroud Marketplace because I do have that old expired barn. Yeah. Well, I pretty much do live in a barn. But anything and everything, I need to just get rid of all my pets. Yes. Yeah. But you know what? I can't believe that I have sold teleports and recall scrolls on Shroud Marketplace. Taming collars have sold. All kinds of stuff is sold on Shroud Marketplace. And if you're willing to do it in-game, put it up for sale on Shroud Marketplace. Just put it in a chest somewhere, set it and forget it. And it will sell eventually. I mean, you know what? Because people like this stuff and people are looking. And you know what? Go do it. Go craft a bunch of them. Put them up for sale on Shroud Marketplace. You might be able to if you have a few of them. But, hey. But at the same time, you know what time it is. It's time to thank the most important people around here. And that's the people watching on my Twitch channel that are cheering. Oh, wait, no one did that today. So then from there, YouTube and listening on WRFB. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. And thank you for everybody watching. Yes. And don't forget, also the people hanging out with us in Discord. You guys make the show a lot easier. Even if... I'm Jack. Read us out, Laz. Read us out. I need to go pick up my... I need to pick up my... Jets. Geeks made it midway through... He made it through midway through the show.